Hello, my Leos. This is your reading for Cancer season, Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Starting off, we have the Queen of Coins. This season is about investing in yourself. It's about calling back in your power. It's about not giving away things for free, making sure that you're conserving, not because you're being stingy, but because you have a lot of changes and shifts happening, and it's time to kind of pull everything in so you can really invest in this massive shift. The reason I say there's a massive shift is because we have the Magician and the Trickster, which is the Fool in a traditional deck. You are literally on the precipice of something really new. I think, especially with the eclipses coming up in your season, which is next, I think it is going to be big stuff. It is going to be stuff you do not expect. However, it is stuff that aligns with you very well with the Magician and that you have unknowingly been preparing yourself for, which is quite nice. Also, a reminder that, early degrees of Leo are getting a sextile to Uranus. And so there is this element of the Fool coming in and shaking things up, but in a supportive way. I will say don't be too worried because we do have, if you're like, oh no, Abigail, not more change. But we do have the nine, this nine here, this justice card. You know, it's not going to, this newness is about rebalancing you, not necessarily blowing everything up. It's about bringing things into alignment. If you've had plans or older hopes and dreams, it's about bringing them into the future, into this new evolved version of yourself rather than kind of functioning off of your old desires. I also think with the Queen of Coins, this is also about getting really honest about what you want. And it could be stuff that's not like necessarily acceptable. Like I find a lot of people have an issue um, talking about and speaking about money. And it's like, no, if we need money to survive, you should go for money, get money. Like if that's a part of your dreams, please put it into your manifestations. We also have the Emperor and the Seven of Swords. In this energy, it definitely feels like the Seven of Swords, rather than acting as like a deceptive card, it is that reiteration of pulling back your personal power, of being like, no, I would encourage some of you to do a spell or a little working to like call your power back in. You are going to need all the power to deal with these major arcana to align with your goals, your hopes, your dreams, and desires moving forward. And this Emperor here is you calling in and standing in your power and being like, no, this is what I want. Now that I've reviewed everything, now that I've like made this choice, I am going for something. I think this is coming towards the end of the season. So this freshness, this change is going to sweep through your life. And then you are going to need to take your power and move forward with it boldly. So if by the end of the month you have something really big you want to release, produce, whatever, jump in and do it. Anyways, my loves, this is my reading for Cancer season. I wish you many blessings.